Hello people of the internet and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 5. I'm Cyberdino, and in the last episode we were playing as Carthage and we had just settled, made some settlers and colonized these parts of the world. We had 2 new cities and we were looking to get the Colossus. We had met Russia and China, and we were friendly with Antwerp. I want to, in advance, apologize for my pronunciation. It's going to be horrible, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to actually try and fortify these units here and start getting some more copper so we can sell it off. We're going to make a plantation here by the bananas and try and get some more trade routes and some sea trade routes. After we got iron working, we are going to go for optics, and after that we're going to try and get the compass so we can use our special ability from the Carthage, and then we can make harbors, because historically Carthage was a great naval powerhouse and had a strong trade network. So we're going to try and do the same, because we're going to play a heavy economic game and try to win with a diplomatic victory with the New World Congress. So we're just going to hit next turn here. We need to keep an eye on Russia. I have the feeling they're going to declare war on us first. China is expanding towards us, but I don't think is really a threat. And we do have quite a strong army at this moment. Well, we don't really have an army capable of attacking anybody, but we do have just a nice defensive army. We can put some archers in the cities, and against the AI we shouldn't have a problem. We can just hit next turn again. It's quite fast, the early game is quite fast, and once we get some harbors up and get our naval power rolling, because we're not going to go for really ground units, we're going to go for a fleet, a strong naval presence, trying to get some colonies set up in the other continent. I'm just going to put you in the city. We could try and scout a bit more. We might want to actually produce a new scout, because we could try and see if we can find anybody else over here. And let's see, nobody has anything to trade to offer us, so just going to hit next turn again. So yeah, the early game is quite fast, so we're just going to get iron working, try and get the Colossus, and I am thinking about going to war with Russia. Just get the capital. It's nice and close, it has a lot of production capabilities, and if we get some more, get this innocence, and get maybe, we actually already have that. We need to try and get some more luxury resources, so we have the happiness to support that, and we can easily go to war as Carthage in the early game, because we have, of course, elephants. Once I get the technology, and we have a strong navy, so we actually might want to attack somebody who has a coastal city. Maybe Russia will take one, but Russia's close and we might want to expand in that direction. So okay, we're just going to scout around with our Quinquereme, and let's see what are we going to produce. So we want to get the Colossus in 5 turns, so we need to produce something under 5 turns. So we could, let's see, we could get a workboat. I don't think we can use that at the moment. Nope. So we're going to look to get maybe a great... we'll get another ship to just protect our coast. Oh wait, we can get 2 scouts. I think we're just going to start with... we're just going to make one more scout to just scout around and try to find some more civilizations and see if we are on the small or the big continent. And then we're going to try and make another settler and see where we're going to expand next. I think around, well, here's another city-state, so we can't expand there. Maybe we're going to, that's too far north. We're just going to scout out this side here and then see if we can can get some get a good expansion place. We could also try and get these whales by expanding. It would be an okay place. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, you can expand most is 3 tiles away from your city, I guess. So we could just buy the copper real fast and go for the fish, so the city-state won't get it. Then we can just have whales. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't expand. We need to have 4 tiles away from every other city. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We could expand here. I think we might want to do that just to just for an extra city. We'll get some whales, so some more happiness, and yeah, that would be nice. So we're going to let's see. I don't think we can make any wood cutting huts to get some more production for Carthage, so we're just going to grab the deer. And yeah, I think we should have the production capabilities to at least get the Colossus, since we are quite rushing for it. But I don't think we'll be able to get a lot of other wonders. We might want to get some national wonders, but we won't be able to get any more world wonders. So we're going to we have a new worker, so we're going to improve the copper there, and we're going to try and get these deer hooked up. So we have, let's see, we have 3 more turns, so we could get 1 more scout, something I don't really want. So we're just going to get started with the granary. We'll get it later, finish it, because the production, if you started building something, cancel it, you will have the production already that you put into it. So okay, they still have some archers there. We might want to clean it up. And we're going to go for some libraries here. Let's see, influence has decreased. Yeah, we're going to clean up that barbarian encampment with our warrior. And that's all. Yeah, just wait 1 turn, next turn. Our workers are just going to keep improving stuff, and I do want to actually we don't have silver yet, so Russia would be a nice Moscow. I'm sorry, would be a nice place to take, but the Russians do have a lot of warriors, so we do need some catapults, some elephants then to crush them. I think we should actually be able to do that in a later stage of the game. We do also have some iron, so we could get some strong swordsmen. Oh, we don't have, let's see, so we don't have the trapping technology yet, so we can't improve that. Yeah, we might want to actually grab horseback riding and trapping before we go into the compass. Do want optics. We might want to try and get the Great Lighthouse actually after this. So we're going to get optics. Then I think the best thing is to get horseback riding before we go any further. So more aren't really far. These are a bit early in the tech tree, but I think to rush to compass isn't really necessary. We just need to get it eventually and try to get it a bit fast. We want to go to war. We might after optics go for mathematics to get catapults and take over Moscow, but I don't actually think we're going to go to war. We're going to play a passive game, or at least try to play a passive game. There's a good chance that Russia's actually going to war with us, and then we might go and focus on getting Moscow. And our next point to build a city will be up here.
Как тебе понравится,
Moscow wants an embassy,
если
yeah,
я
that's okay.
приложу?
Now we can see all of Moscow. So they have 2 silver. They can get a 3rd silver hooked up. They can get a lot. It's a really nice place for a city. Well, it's their capital. All capitals always are quite good, I think, unless you really have some bad luck. So we're going to scout around with our scouts. You are going to go down here. You can improve some of this wheat here, and our ship is just going to go around and actually scout along the coast. And yeah, so okay, 1 more turn, then we're going to get the Colossus going. It is tricky to get wonders. I tried in my other game, I tried to get the Great Library and I failed. I really just, you need to rush for them. I'm not sure if we are going to get the Colossus, but we are going to try.
But make it hot by striking.
Yeah, we'll make the steel hot.
Proud.
Thank you. And I did now disable all the hints and tips and stuff so that we shouldn't have any problems with that. I didn't really need them. So we're going to build the Colossus. I'm going to set it to production focus. Oh, why were we on production focus? Well, okay. We're just going to stay on production focus then. And we're going to scout around with our ship and with our scout. I'm hoping to find a few more civilizations, and I am actually hoping to find Rome as well, our great nemesis. It would be nice to have like a naval battle with Rome and try to take their coastal cities, or at least have some kind of coastal power that we can take over. So we have like this empire around like the edges, have some colonies here, there, so we can really set up a big trading network. But it seems like we're okay. So somebody built the Temple of Artemis. It's a really great wonder because you get like 10% extra growth throughout your empire. But we don't want to rush for that. It's not really what we need. We don't have a lot of archers, so we're just going to put it up. Oh, we could actually upgrade our warrior. Would be nice, and we discovered a natural wonder. Ah, that's great. So science output if worked, and we have some extra happiness. I wonder if there are other islands nearby, so we could actually set up a coastal city here and take the wonder, have some extra science and fish, and just have a great port city for later. So we improve that. We're going to improve this, and yeah, I still want to attack Moscow, but I don't know. I don't think we are going to focus on military. I already, from the start of the game, I didn't want to focus on military, so yeah, I don't know. We're going to look into that later. We're going to focus on getting the Colossus first and scouting around the coast a bit. Just going to take a sip of water. And we're going to upgrade him actually. Have some swordsmen, kill the barbarians here, and might want to go for another expansion if why are we building a worker here? We have too much workers. We're going to cancel that and get the granary started actually to let the city grow a bit more. So yeah, wonder if I can get to that natural wonder and see if there is any if there are any islands nearby. Would be a nice place for a city. And hey, Moscow expanded here. I hoped it was a coastal city, but I should have seen it. Let's see. World's busiest people. So the amount of production. We are actually 4th in this. That's great, because that means that there are not a lot of people who have a lot more production than us. So we do have a chance to get a wonder. Maybe get 2 wonders even if we can up the production a bit more. But Carthage is at its maximum production from improvements, because now it will only expand to the sea. Maybe get this here. And if we get, let's see, what for the lumber mills, I think that's what they're called. Here, lumber mill. We could get that to get some more production in Carthage, but if we want to go for another wonder, I'm not sure what's going to be. I want to have the, let's see where that is, the here, the East Indian Company, but I think that's actually a national wonder instead of a world wonder, so we don't really need it. Maybe the Great Lighthouse. I'm not sure if anybody's going to rush for that. I don't think the AI prioritizes it, but we would get it quite late. But we'll just try anyway. Anyways, I think. Then we'll just after that start building some war elephants to boost our military and some more, boost our fleet a bit more. We now only have like a scouting ship, not going to win us anything. going to move our units up there and complete just scout around. I think I'm going to move my scout land inwards to actually scout around in places where I can't get with my Quinquereme. So next turn. Okay, we do have I would like to expand one more time, but we do have some happiness problems and we won't be able to hook up the walls immediately. We could actually make a workboat in one of our other cities and then just hook them up that way directly, so we keep enough happiness to not fall in negativity. It's really easy to fall in negative happiness from like start and then just once in a while, and it really starts to add up against your growth. So I always try to stay in positive happiness for as much as possible. Really avoid just for a few turns even, because then your cities won't grow and you don't have enough citizens to work all your tiles, and it just really adds up in the later game. Because the AI has a boost to happiness on King difficulty. We are playing on King, I believe, yeah, King difficulty. So we do need to think about that the AI is almost always happy, and that gives them a great significant growth bonus. We can adopt a new policy, so we want to have +1 happiness in each city you own with trade connection, because all our cities, our coastal cities, are going to get trade connections because they start off with harbors, and we're just going to make some roads from Carthage to these two cities too. The rest will be mostly overseas, I think. So you're going to move up there while we yeah, okay, just going to hit next turn. Not a lot to do in this early game. A religion founded. So a new civilization has founded the religion, the Islam religion. I think that should be an Islamic nation then, because most of the time with the religion founding, they do give the civilizations who had a religion, the religion, like the Byzantine Empire. Ooh, nice, some nice coastal cities. Got the Orthodox religion, which they had like the entire time when they were powerful, and then they got, of course, wiped out by the Ottomans. So I think that should be an Islamic nation, and most of the time China and stuff get Buddhism, and Russia gets Orthodox as well, I think. So I really wonder if that's going to be the case here. If we're going to meet some Morocco or Arabia, one of those nations, and we have some new quests, some killed some barbarians. So we're just going to scout around here. I think we actually could get go around here, find an island here. Would be a nice trade port to trade with some various city-states over here. We are going to try and set up mostly sea trade routes, a few caravans here and there, but not too much. And I found in my other game that when you set up a lot of trade networks with somebody, you really need to make sure that for the 30 turns before you can change it, they don't go to war with you, because you keep losing your caravans, you keep losing them, and it just really hits your income. And we're going to kill these barbarians here as well, to get some experience on our navy, which we are going to be using a lot. Would be fun actually if we find Holland. I do live in Holland, so it would be funny. And Holland is also like a naval powerhouse. Well, it was. Now it's not really a naval powerhouse anymore, with the East Indian Company and stuff. So it would be fun to have like this trade war with them, that we both have fleets, we go to war, try to get various coastal cities. Would be quite fun, after we've of course crushed our rival, the Romans.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plumes. We often give our enemies the means of our own destruction.
Well, we are not going to give our enemies anything, so they won't have the means to destroy us. This might be a nice place. It does have a lot of mountains, but it also has a lot of hills actually. So we could get some nice production going and get some cattle. see what's here, and then we also have some crabs, and maybe there's some more fish around here. So it would all be nice while we scout around. We didn't kill. No, you're not going to escape us. You're going to die. I like how it's a little Viking ship, and how you also have like the Denmark nation in this game, so they also have like Viking ships when they move their units into the water. It's just like these little details that make this game great. Pardon me. So okay, we can just take out the archers. That will be no problem, and then we might want to expand again. And next turn. And Russia is expanding a lot and has units near our borders all the time. But it's only one, so I don't think they're going to go to war with us. And if they will, we'll just completely crush them. Would be a shame if they could get one of our workers. And China, I think, is just expanding it. So we're going to keep moving this way. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a nice spot as well. We could get like the truffles, and it's quite open, so nobody has expanded there yet. So we could, yeah. I think I'm going to. This is a nice spot. I really like it. It's close to some city-states. Yeah, we're going to do that. We might want to like capture 1 or 2 city-states, naval power. To like one of these city-states. It will piss everybody off, but it would be nice to just have one of these big naval city-states. We could use our navy. They get some more experience before we take on like one of the bigger players, and it would be nice. But first off, we're going to focus on getting this Colossus, which we don't have to do anything for anymore. Just keep an eye on the other civilizations. If it would fail, we would get a ton of gold from it, because our production will be put into gold. Russia. Okay, we're going to go further land inward with you. And I'm going to just kill them. Get some gold, hopefully get some... I don't think there was... Oh, there actually was a quest with them. That's great. So we now have an ally, which is going to give us ivory, which has really boosted our happiness, and also jewelry. Jewelry is one of the happiness resources that's only available to city-states, and they give you jewelry when you're allies with them. So it's nice. It's nice. I might want to take Cubic City here. If we expand here, then we take Cubic City. We have a nice coastal presence along this entire coast. Would be nice. But I think we're first of all just going to expand right here. Take the horses, the cattle, and hook them up. And then of course also take the truffles. Okay, we're now allies. So next turn. And then we do have a nice amount of cities, a nice amount of territory, and so as we can also look to the demographics. I don't often do that because I don't know, it doesn't feel right to look to demographics all the time in a game where you should just like feel it and think about things, how strong they are, instead of just getting numbers. All these numbers aren't really exactly right, but yeah, you can get an overall look on how good. Like, we are now the lowest in technology, which doesn't mean a lot because the AI gets a little technology bonus as well. We're only 2%, we're actually 5% under the highest player. We're just lowest. I think we can catch up quite fast once we get some libraries and stuff. So we do have the highest approval rating, which actually is surprising. Well, the lowest is 81, so everybody is happy, but I would have thought the AI would have had some higher. Soldiers Rush is actually the strongest. That is quite threatening, actually. We need to watch out that they are not going to try and take us over. Need to watch out that they don't just get all kinds of units at our borders and take away our workers and start besieging our cities, because we don't have any walls or defenses yet. We do have some archers, and if we get some archers here, or get them, actually need to get them on the high ground so we can fire over this area and get some swordsmen up and some elephants, we should be okay. But still something, if they are the strongest, they do look at those demographics, and if they see that they're a lot stronger than us, they might want to go to war, so that's not good. And what do they actually give us? They are a they do not fear your military and will assist strictly demands. Each influence with them will change by 1 element. You have more influence over. Where is it? You're receiving 2 happiness. Oh, we get happiness from them. That's fantastic, actually. I need some of these city-states in my other game, where my happiness is extremely bad. I'm playing a heavy military game in that one and conquered a lot of cities, so everybody hates me. Which has a lot of disadvantages, but yeah, you can deal with it. So, okay, so how many turns until we get across? 8 more turns. I think we're going to just get that one.
Wisdom and virtue are like the 2 wheels of a cart.
Okay. So we get some roads, we can get some trade connections going. Okay, what are you going to improve? We're running out of improvement space. I don't want to improve these planes, because I would like to have some markets on them once we get them. So we're just going to I think you are going to make us a road then. We can't let you do anything else, so you're going to move back down. And our settler. We should make a settler in one of our other cities, maybe. That'll be okay. Build your granary, your library, to try and get back, not be the lowest one on technologies. Try to get some more. The Hanging Gardens has been built in the faraway land. Hanging Gardens is one of the wonders that always gets built really early before anybody else. Why aren't we the ally? I would like to stay the ally. Oh, we can found a pantheon actually. So fishing boats, production from population with +3. Science from city connections. I like this one. I'm going to take that one. And you are going to move alongside the Chinese borders. And you are... what are you going to make? I think you're going to just... well, we'll make a few farms on the planet just to keep you busy. Maybe we should buy some tiles, like the... we can't improve anything yet. Should need to look into that. Oh, actually nobody has been there yet. Might want to go and take that rune. And maybe there are some good resources at the side of this island. We might also want to expand there. Let's see, so some trade. Nothing too interesting here. Yeah, okay. Going to hit next turn. And just going to wait until the Colossus finishes, and it will be the end of this episode. A religion founded, so... city of Moscow. Russian Eastern Orthodoxy. As I said, they do try, and they actually renamed it, I think. The standard name is Orthodox, and they call it Eastern Orthodoxy, which is of course Russians' main religion. They will start pressuring us. We'll accept it. We're not going to play a heavy religious game. We might just make a small religion just to... well, just to keep our own religion and get the founders bonus, and just get a few bonuses which we have control over. But we're not going to play a heavy religion game, which can also be extremely fun to just take over all the religions. I think with the New World Congress, where you can also have choices to make something the world religion and stuff, would be quite fun. Maybe for later Let's Play would be nice. And we would of course play as the Byzantine Empire or one of the other great religious people. Or well, actually, who get religious bonuses, who came out in Gods and Kings. And Beijing. Yeah, I think we are on the smaller continent. I have the feeling if you you see it curve down here and start to get ice. So we might only be with these two religions, which has its disadvantages and its advantages. It will mean we're going to try and get to optics. I think gives us the bonus to gives us the ability to move over ocean tiles. Compass, yeah, it's still quite far away. Astronomy, yeah, we can cross. Yeah, we need to get to astronomy fast. We already have optics, of course. Stupid of me, but so yeah, we also would like to go to education quite fast, but then we can't really go through the money route, which would give us an early East Indian Company and some trading posts and other nice stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're going to rush to astronomy, but we are going to try and get it quite fast. Compass is of course one of the priorities for our naval strength and our harbors, which every city we found gets for free, if I remember correctly what our bonus was. So we're just going to hit next turn. We are going to make a second trade route soon. Once we are done with the Colossus, we might actually want to get the Great Lighthouse before we get another trading route, or we are just going to make it in one of these two cities. So I think I'm going to buy this tile actually and make it into a farm. We do have some money to spend, so that's all good. Need to move down here. Some nice places to expand, even if we have to travel a lot. It's nice to have some further outposts. When you're going to play a heavy naval game, you can easily control that. So we're going to make a farm there. You do have like the little like fertility place where it's fertile, so you do get a little bonus to your farms, I think, if I believe correctly, and it gives an oasis, and it gives you, yeah, it's nice. It gives you a little food bonus, I think. Yeah, that's part of this territory, but it also gives bonus to all the surroundings because it's a source of water. Same as rivers give a bonus. Yeah, okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to move up here. It's one turn until trapping, so you can easily make that. We are lowest on the score, but we're going to be okay. So we can get some extra happiness from ivory and horses, but we don't really need it. Our happiness is a-okay. And we did lose them as an ally, actually. We should have saved up for a bribe, but I didn't think about that, so. Well, we'll get them later. Going to scout around this edge of the map. Maybe we can find a few more barbarian ships, and I think this is actually the entire continent, so. Yeah, it's a small continent. We actually could easily expand here. It would be a nice place. I don't think the AI is going to go to that island. And yeah, 3 turns until the Colossus, so we are in good shape on the wonders. Once we get that Colossus going, we can get a lot of trade routes, and people will be more likely to get trade routes with us because they can get more gold. When we get like the find the other continents, it will boost our gold a lot if they get a few trade routes going with us. Nice, some more city-states, some more gold, and we're going to scout around here. Another nice place to make some cities, so I think I'm going to heavily expand around this island and around this coast to build up my empire around here. That's going to be our core territory before we start expanding. China has founded the religion Taoism in the city of Beijing. Don't know that religion, but it sounds like an Asian, or actually more like sounds like Buddhism or something. So I think that is they might have it. And yeah, it's the yin and yang symbol. So it might actually be the national religion in China, which I didn't know. And Russia is still quite powerful, and we do have some trade routes with them, so that's all nice. 2 more turns, so okay, we're going to establish a trade route with St. Petersburg. Then they get 2, we get 3. Yeah, we're going to go to Shanghai. We get more science, and they get less from us, so that's always good. We don't want to give them an early science boost to Russia. It's going to be, which is threatening our borders a bit. 1, 2, 3. Might want to actually buy some of these things, but we'll just hit next turn for now. We don't really have the money, and we'll want to actually bribe our city-state ally over here. Reform belief added. Wow, China's actually going extremely fast with its religion. Normally it takes a few turns. They actually just did it instantly. Might not be able to actually make a religion. Well, we might be able to actually get the leftovers or something, which isn't too bad. You just have your own religion and control that within your empire to get a few bonuses and not have the random bonuses that they pick. Maybe if actually, let's see what the bonuses are they have. Beliefs. So we can actually see all the beliefs. So Eastern Orthodoxy has used faith. We could buy cathedrals, which isn't really useful for us. Ranged combat strength, which could be nice. I don't know if that also applies to ships, but it would be nice actually. And plus 15 influence resting points is these days following the same religion, so that's both nice. But what does actually China have? Plus 1 faith from desert tiles. We do have a few desert tiles around our 2 cities here, so that would be okay. In science, when missionaries or prophets spread, nah, that would be useless. May build university, public schools and research labs. I think it means that you can buy them. I'm not sure what belief that this is, and it should actually need to show me. Annoying. But the last one is use faith to purchase. We'll see. Yeah. I'm actually tempted to get the Eastern Orthodoxy. We would have a strong ally of Russia. Might actually push them to attack China, and China just take. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to war with China soon. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they took our spot. Yeah, I wanted to expand there, so I think we're going to go to war with China first. Once we have a strong enough fleet, I think we could put 2 quinquiremes here, and then put a few ranged ships, the galleys, I think, around here, and just we could take it quite easily once we have built up our fleet, and we should then build some defenses around the city. We might also want to take Shanghai to just have a few land inward, although that would push Russia to just declare war on us. We might even, if we like take their religion in, and we are going to and we would just ally them, and then we could do a combined war against China, which would give Russia this state. We could grab this one, and that gives us a good opportunity also to maybe expand to the Crab, or expand around these cities here, around this island, which would give us a phenomenal boost to our power and just crush China. We could then go for did they build the mausoleum, or are they building the mausoleum? Well, anyway, they're building a mausoleum, so we should know that. But then we might also want to take Beijing, just so Russia doesn't have it. It's a good city. and it gives us more opportunities to expand along this coastline here. And Russia, we are going to go to war to Russia eventually, if except if Russia is going to play a passive game. But the demographics showed us that it's the number one, has the biggest army, and we actually have the lowest army, which is bad. So we are going to make some more troops soon. But so I think they're going to play a militaristic game, so then we are going to go to war, because there are only two nations, except if China is strong enough to withstand them. But we are also planning to take Guangzhou from China and make that part of our Carthaginian Empire. I'm just going to hit next turn, get the Colossus, and we'll see what we're going to do in the future, next episode.
Как тебе понравится,
The world
если
can be
я
cruel.
предложу
She wants
такой
friendship.
обмен?
Yeah, that's okay. It's a strong ally, and we aren't planning to go to war on Russia quite yet. So yeah. Okay, let's get the Colossus. Barbarians, hurry up. So yeah, just going to listen to this.
Why, man, he doth bestow
Oh, actually, I
the world
might have
like
my
a
sound a bit too
colossus,
low.
and we petty
I
men
actually
walk
only
on
realized it
his
now,
huge
but
legs and peep about to
yeah, you
find
can read it. So
ourselves
yeah, we have the
dishonorable
Colossus,
prey.
which gives us an extra trade route. A cargo ship appears near the city. Trade routes other players make cities with the Colossus will generate 2 extra gold for the city owner, and the trade route owners gain an additional 1 gold for trade route. So it will encourage people to build trade routes with us. And let's see if we can establish. Well, we can only establish the trade route with higher. That you can make longer distance trade routes. So we should be able to establish some stuff with China and Russia later. Overseas, once they get some coastal cities, of course. And we're going to just scout around here, because I think that's the end of the continent. You are going to move down here just to start and be ready for any responses, any stuff that Russia will want to do against us. But I don't think they will, because we just got a declaration of friendship. So I feel quite safe in that. Yeah, it would be nice for our navy. So we're going to try and rush the Great Lighthouse. I don't think we're going to get it, but we're just going to try. But we'll see that in the next episode. So I want to thank you for watching, and please leave some feedback in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. So goodbye.